guys, it's Whitney from the Holiday Homestead. If you've been following our channel for a little bit, you'll know that we are kind of in the middle of a big move here. We are moving our farm from California, from the kind of foothills in California, to Alaska. It's exciting. And so let's see, we're moving a lot of stuff and we're getting rid of a lot of stuff. And part of the big transition is that we are also going off grid. So right now we live in a, normal house with electricity and HVAC system and all that stuff. And we are moving to Alaska to Bear Property, where we're going to build a cabin and we're not putting any utilities in it. We've decided. And so one of the big questions that I've been getting quite a bit is how are we going to handle the human waste question? I guess it's kind of like this big concern that a lot of people have. So I am super happy to say that we have figured it out and we are going to be using composting toilets. So there's a wide variety of composting toilets, different types. You can buy all kinds of stuff online, and you can spend anywhere from, $15 all the way up to $2,000 if you really want to get crazy with one of these systems. We don't have a lot of money. So we're not doing a big fancy system. In fact, we are doing kind of the most basic way you can do this. So basically, a composting toilet is anything that captures the waste, in some kind of receptacle or something, and it kind of facilitates the natural breakdown of the waste, just like it would do if you just, pooped in a hole in the ground. So kind of mimicking nature, but also making it in something that is kind of clean and sanitary and certainly smells decent, or at least not bad, inside your home. And so, I guess the most basic composting toilet is the outhouse, which is, just a privy pit. You just, dig a hole, you put a little shack over top of it and a board with a hole in the middle, and everything falls straight down and you call it good. We're not going quite that rustic. we might. And actually we probably will put an outhouse on the property, especially when it's like muddy and we don't want to track mud into the house. But we will have indoor composting toilets. And I made them, so that's exciting. So let's just have a look at what I built. Ta-da! So this is it. This is about as simple, I guess, as you can get for a composting toilet. So a quick rundown, obviously, seat with, a lid. Ta-da! And so what this does, this whole thing lifts up, and under it goes a bucket. Now we are going to be using composting bags. So this is just a regular kitchen bag that I have. But when we're actually using this system, we're going to be using, I forgot what brand it is. I'll link it in the description. But basically it's a composting bag that you can use for camp toilets and other stuff. But so that's not this bag, but just to show you guys what it's gonna look like, I just threw this in here. Anyway, so the bucket is going to sit on there. It's like a little stand just to kind of lift it up a wee bit. But then that's going to sit down on top of that. And then when you go to use it, you're using the toilet with the bucket straight in. And, it's very simple, and it just opens and closes, catches everything goes down. And so of course when you're done, or when the bucket fills up, that's when you'll lift up this and change out the entire bag. Now, what we're going to be doing with the bags is we are going to have basically like a privy pit, which is just a large hole that is 4 feet from your water table. And so we'll just have that. Sorry, I should say 4 feet higher than your water table. So you dig down, you hit water, you backfill 4 feet. And so that way, any waste, anything that's going to be put in the hole is going to break down before it gets to your water. But anyway, so yeah, that's what we're going to do with the bags when they're full. And then just replace it and start again. So the next part of this system is the composting material. Now, there are a wide variety of types of composting materials. I have researched this quite a bit in the past few weeks, and man, almost everybody has a different opinion of what you should put in this toilet. Some people go with like coconut coir and pine shavings. Some people are doing like a compost, like a vegetable matter compost mix that's already been inoculated with all the composting bacteria. Some people do like packaged stuff you can buy. I mean, there's just a huge variety of stuff. And like I said, we try to keep it simple. So we are going to be using pine shavings, fairly small pine shavings, not quite sawdust. Sawdust is another very popular one. And I've never liked using sawdust, for one, because it's very dusty. For two, because I've noticed when I use it for my chickens, when I have used it for my chickens in the past, it gets very clumpy and muddy almost if it gets too moist. And I've never been super impressed with how much it absorbs. I've always preferred pine shavings because they're a little bigger and they tend to have more of that woody material that breaks down really nicely when it gets into the compost. So I have used sawdust before, and with my animals, and I just wasn't going to do it with my bathroom system here. So what we're going to be using is pine shavings and wood ash. Now wood ash is also one of those that a lot of people have been saying, oh, you add it to this, you add it to that. My general concern is the waste becoming too acidic with the urine and just our diet and just all that stuff. And so the wood ash, I'm hoping, will kind of balance out the acidity. And also my plants really love wood ash, so I'm thinking that might be good. Also, the little bits of charcoal that'll be in there as well will help to absorb odors. And so we're just going to try it out and just see how it goes. I'm hoping that the compost process, I guess, will function really well with those two. If not, we'll just keep trying. We'll find something else. We might go towards like wood chips, which would be a bit bigger, and would absorb even more. So there's some options here, but basically that's what we're starting with, and just we're gonna see how it goes. So anyway, but I don't have any of that right now. So for the purpose of this video, I just threw in some straw and wood chips and whatever else I have. So basically, when you do your business in the potty, you grab a scoop of this and you would just dump it right into the bucket, and that covers all the material that you just dropped in there. Well, I should say the waste, I guess, that you just dropped in there. And when you cover the waste, that really helps to control the smells, and it just adds that extra layer of absorption. And then, of course, the next person comes in and does their business, and on and on. Anyway, and then, of course, like I said, once it's full, we're going to take it out, and just like emptying a regular garbage can. You just grab the bag and lift it out, and we're just going to put it in the privy pit. And then once we get like one layer of bags, waste bags in the privy pit, we will cover it with a layer of soil and probably a little bit of inoculated compost, maybe some garden soil and stuff just to help it break up, and then another layer of bags. And then once that whole thing is full, the pit is full, we'll start again with a different one. So, it's just a system of kind of mimicking nature, trying to mimic what naturally would happen, like I said, if you just dug a hole and pooped in it. So anyway, and then a really cool little feature that I will show you because I'm super excited about it is this little dealie. I built a drawer, or like a little cubby thing. I don't know what you call it, but it fits and it holds like toilet paper or something. Anyway, I've never, oh, goodness. Yes, hi. Anyway, I've never built anything like this. And so it's not, perfect. It doesn't quite line up, but whatever. I'm really excited about it. I'm really proud of it. So, and I like it. So anyway, so there's that. So that is the entire bathroom potty system. And I'm really excited to start using it once we get to the property. We might even take it for a test run once we get the bags going and all that. But, I won't make a video of that. Just FYI. Anyway, guys, so I hope this answers some questions. And I hope it encourages you guys to look into composting toilets. They're really cool and they're very simple. And the best part is it never gets clogged. You don't need a plumber to come out and fix it. You never get a line that gets, roots stuck in it or something. It's a very simple thing. And that's really what we're going for as a part of this move to go off grid is we're trying to simplify and take out those things that we can't manage ourselves. Anyway, so hope you liked the video. Bye.